Now, from the age of 3 weeks to 3 months, Eirin O'Connor Nolan was having up to 15 seizures per day, and now at just 3 years of age, she suffers from a combination of very rare disorders.
She is unable to walk or talk, although there's nothing wrong with her vocal cords, it has to be said. But her parents hope that she may gain some kind of normality if she undergoes stem cell treatment overseas. Now, joining us along with Eirin to tell us about her story are her father David and her mother Lydia. Good morning to you all.
Good morning, Lydia and
You're
David.
very welcome. She is absolutely and utterly unique, Lydia. Tell us why.
Yes, she is. Eirin has a lot of history. She's grand mal epilepsy. She's 3 chromosome disorders, chromosome 6 and 9, she's a balanced translocation. She has, on the long arm of chromosome 1, she's the 4th ever in the world. She has 250,000 extra abnormal DNA, which is very rare. Myself and the doctors joked we might call it Eirin syndrome. You know,
she's the only one who has it that they know.
Only it's a new test and it's a new discovery. You know, because she was tested for Angelman syndrome, Tourette syndrome, all the different syndromes, and they were all coming back negative.
Okay, so how do these symptoms manifest themselves in terms of her? She's 3 years of age. What is it that she can't do that other 3-year-olds? She can't walk, obviously she can't talk.
Her last assessment she got was her results was between 6 months to 9 months. Mentally, she would be down on paper, severely delayed. Okay, she can't walk, she can't talk, she can't crawl. Now she mumbles. She can, the odd time she says mama, and the odd time she says baba. Everything's nana, 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 nana.
Can she make herself? Can she relate to you what it is she wants? I mean, can she tell you what she needs, or she can indicate to you?
Lately, they're in school. Actually, they're trying to teach her. It's instead of called sign language, it's called the love.
Yeah.
She's signalling. My dad actually is great. He got her to do signalling. Eirin couldn't reach up. She couldn't stretch her arms right up, you know. Okay. And my mum has a chandelier. My mum has a chandelier in her sitting room. And she loves it. Yeah. So my dad used to come in and then she'd put her hand up and she loves flicking the chandelier. So now every time she sees my dad when he comes in and the chandelier, and she goes like this, and this means I want. And if she sees a bottle, I want. This is I want. This is a new thing. This is very big for her.
And if she was hungry, could she let you know she was hungry?
Yeah. She definitely
let you know.
Yeah.
You said earlier on she's a horse.
Yeah, she's a horse.
She needs your house.
Yeah, definitely.
But the reason you're here is because you want to try and take her for a treatment which you think might be her only hope at having, I hate the word normal life, but a life that's better than one she can enjoy at the moment.
Yeah, well, the doctor reckons Eirin will be a brilliant candidate for her because she has that, she has the ability to come on, and while she's young, it's best to catch them while they're young, you know. We're basically trying to give her a better quality life. I mean, what mother wouldn't?
What would this involve, Lydia?
It's brain stem cell treatment, okay, and they inject stem cells into the back of her head and into her abdomen, and they go to the part of the brain which is damaged. And they basically,
it will
repair themselves.
And have they performed this type of procedure on other children?
They have, yeah. There's actually 2 kids in Ballyfermot, where I'm originally from. One of them has gone over for the 3rd time, and they gave on immensely from a child that didn't talk, is saying over 500 words a couple of months later. Yeah. It's brilliant, like. But the only thing I wouldn't go over with my hopes up.
Yeah.
You know, like as I said, a lot of children came out that they end up walking a year later. It doesn't matter to me if she doesn't walk. The only thing that upsets me, the seizures don't upset me. She's having them since she's 3 weeks old, up to 15 seizures a day. I lived in Mullingar Hospital for a year with her, and then we lived in Temple Street, me and our father, you know. The only thing that upsets me is that when she's upset and she's crying and you don't know if you have to guess for her. Yeah. Does she want a drink? Has she got a pain in her tummy? Has she got a pain in her ear? That's the only thing that even if she could, from this, even if she could just say, Mammy, my belly, Mammy, my belly, Mammy, my ear, you know, just, but if she walked, it would be an added bonus. But I don't care if she never walks. I mean, she's Eirin. We'll still love her.
How aware do you think she is, Lydia, of what's going on around her?
She's very aware. It's just for her to get it out is
so it's all
hard.
going on in there.
Yeah, it is. She knows, like when you call her, she looks. She knows what's going on. She knows. Actually, now at the moment, in the last week, she loves Barney "I Love You" song. Yeah. And
you told us earlier on that she responds to music particularly.
Music. If she's in a full-blown tantrum, you put a song on and she'll just stop and laugh and get excited. It doesn't
suits her.
She loves it. You know?
Grand mal epilepsy would be hard enough to deal with on its own.
It's one of the worst.
I've seen grand mal epileptic fits.
Yeah, they're bad.
Horrendously. It's frightening. It's scary.
It's very. Well, to us now, we'd be used to it, like, and we would be trained, like, you know, when to give midazolam and stuff like that. You wouldn't have to necessarily run to the hospital every time she had a seizure. I mean, she hadn't had a seizure in 83 days. The last time I was speaking to a producer, the other night, she had three bad seizures. Her last one was at 6:30 in the morning. She had to get midazolam twice. Now, but she got that was the longest break she ever got in her life, 83 days, which was brilliant. Yeah, you know. But,
so she's on a lot of medication at the moment.
Yeah, she's on 4 medication at the moment. 4 in the morning, 4 at night.
This treatment is it takes place in the Dominican Republic. Now, you'll pardon me if I say this to you, because you hear something like that, people kind of go, Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
It's a long, long, long way away.
Yeah, it's 11 hours.
And I've heard one or two other kind of disquieting things about not about this treatment, but about people who go to that part of the world for treatments. Are you worried?
No.
Are you worried about its credibility? Is there anything dodgy about it whatsoever?
I've done a lot of research.
Right.
A lot of research. Brain stem cell treatment, there's a lot of controversy about it. But at the end of the day, I've spoke to families that got it done. I've spoke to them.
Well, there was no climate in America for the last 7 years.
No, and I've spoke to Irish families that got it done, and the proof is there in the child. I mean, one mother said to me, like, I couldn't have spent my money better. Look at her. I mean, what mother or father wouldn't want to try and give the child a better quality of life?
Can you not do it? You can't go to Europe. There's no way the sort of treatment purchase scheme could be helped.
No, they do it in Germany as well, but it's just one or the other. It's the same doctor, you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
His clinics, a few places, but no, it wouldn't be purchasing.
And David, I know that she's very happy being with you here. Lydia was saying she has her favourite people, obviously Mum, but Daddy and Granddad as well.
Men.
Men, she likes the men.
Yeah, she loves
Where did she get that from?
Obviously.
Now, the thing with this is obviously is that it's, you know, it's the other side of the world. It's obviously any kind of very highly developed procedure like this is very expensive. What are we talking about? 30, 40,000?
30,000 minimum. 30,000. That's the first go. Now, she might have to go for a second treatment. Okay, we're not going there yet. We have to wait and see. After that, it'll be 7,000. Now, that's not included flights and accommodation. 30,000. Time is against us. We had to put the date back to the 26th of April. We've got the
donation details up on screen now, so people at home are watching, and of course they'd want to help Eirin. She's gorgeous, and to help her have a better quality of life would be a wonderful thing to do. So they can donate there. There's the details there. And as you say, that 30,000 is just the first hit.
Just a matter of interest, and I'm not asking this question because I want you to kick the health service here, but how did you get on with the authorities here? Were they helpful? Were they supportive?
Her consultant in Mullingar was. They don't really know that much about it in Ireland, right? Because it's very new. It's very new. Now, the doctor in Mullingar did look up all about it, and she said, you're trying to give her a better quality of life. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's no side effects. If there's no life-threatening, there's nothing.
So it can't go wrong.
It can't go wrong. If anything, it wouldn't work. And sure, that wouldn't be the worst thing, because Eirin would still be Eirin.
Well, listen, guys, fingers crossed. You get the money together, and you get to take Eirin over there, and it works for her as well. But if it doesn't, she's the most beautiful, gorgeous girl I've ever met. She's lovely.
She's actually the image of her dad, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yeah. I don't get a look in at all.
Well, let us know how you go, will you?
Yeah, I will, definitely.
Thanks, Lydia. Thanks, David.
Okay, thank you.
That's lovely.
We'll take the news headlines now. Here's Elaine.